Dear Pixie, you asked us, why do the guides speak of a future for Earth when they also say that Earth's ascension will be arriving in 2012? The reason we speak of this is because both these are happening and are one and the same. There is a future for Earth, many timelines existing side by side, leading to the point of singularity, which is the return to the core, the galactic center, and the merging of dimensions, scheduled for the winter solstice 2012. After this point, the timelines merge. Yet there is still very much a future for Earth, which is as yet unwritten. We speak of this future because we look at timelines and consider probabilities and possibilities. We think mathematically. Therefore, although we cannot see timelines after the return to the core the same way as we see them now, we can see probability based on the geometric formations that birth from humanity's consciousness field. For humanity is creating the moment of singularity as much as it is creating itself. Therefore, the geometry birthing from humanity's consciousness field now has a probable effect on the singularity and beyond it. And we say again that the ascension is not arriving in 2012, but is happening now. The ascension is not an event, but a process which culminates on the winter solstice 2012. You asked us, who are the Ashtar Command? The Ashtar Command are an energy frequency that at this current point in time watch over planet Earth and its inhabitants. The Ashtar Command are, from your perspective, a large fleet of what you would know as light ships surrounding the planet Earth and activating the connections of Earth's light grid. The Ashtar Command are a highly evolved, intelligent group of entities that are currently in communication with certain members of your Earth. They have been here in your skies for eons, and they are now closer at this point than ever before. They come with immense unconditional love and wish to help bring enlightenment in the form of knowledge and peace to your planet. They abide by the boundaries of free will, and they know that ultimately it is you as a species that shall bring the enlightenment, knowledge and peace to your planet. The Ashtar Command is known by many names. This command is vast, existing throughout hyperspace, incorporating life forms from different time zones, dimensions and worlds. The life that makes up the Ashtar Command is multidimensional. From our perspective, they are particles. These particles we refer to carry the Christ consciousness. We are part of this Ashtar construct, and so are those of you on Earth who carry the Christ consciousness within. The Ashtar Command are very much part of the Ascension process and are the overseers of this event, if you will, helping you, humanity, to steer the Ascension ship yourselves. Or perhaps we could also say that these Christ consciousness particles are the force that enters your Earth and your bodies, enabling you to raise your consciousness to that of the planet. You asked us, what is the purpose of indigo crystal children? How can we recognize them? The indigo children and crystal children that you speak of are highly evolved light beings that have seeded their genetic line for many of your years, creating the perfect vessel for which to incarnate. They are from many realms and kingdoms, including the angelic and elemental realms. They are all of the light, have DNA that evolves and transmutes quickly, and they have the ability to raise the vibratory rate of others simply by enveloping them in their large and highly energetic auras. They are vastly intelligent, independent and wise beyond their years. When speaking to an indigo child of between 10 and 12 years of age, it will be like speaking to an adult. They have wisdom beyond most adults. They are all highly creative, musical and telepathic. They are healers and have an innate understanding of the universal energies and how they work. They are a highly significant group of individuals that are not children from our perspective. Whilst we tell you you have no saviour, and that your saviours are yourselves, if we were to point you in the direction of your saviours, it would be these children. These, from our perspective, are the children that carry the keys of golden light in abundance, and no matter where they shall exist, they will always be flooded with gold. Many of these indigo children are now adults, the ones we call light workers, map makers and way showers. The crystal children are younger. You shall know them by their shining, twinkling eyes, and the wisdom they know and are not afraid to speak. The purpose for the indigo and crystal children being here is that of the light workers, to remember who they truly are and what their mission is, and to implement that mission. You asked us, if in 2012 the Ascension happens, will things completely change for everyone? Is there any point in preparing for a profession if everything changes? Will schooling or money not matter anymore? Things will completely change. This is a true statement, yet this shall manifest differently for each individual as well as being a global event. For the Ascension is highly subjective, yet subjectivity can be shared by like vibratory beings. The way forward into 2012 is to be led by your intuition, your guides, your gut feeling, and that deep connection with your higher self. Therefore, when you follow this intuition, you shall be led to the plan within, which is your blueprint and therefore your destiny. You asked, will schooling or money not matter anymore? Schooling will always continue, for every being is a student within the great universal school. However, that which you know as school on your earth is destined to change. We feel that continuing to educate the child the natural way, which we have spoken of before, is appropriate and recommended. If your intuition leads you into further education systems beyond childhood, then we tell you it is appropriate for you to follow this path. If you are not enjoying the education you are doing, and your reasons are anything other than purely following your intuition and heart, then we tell you you are not following your blueprint, for following one's blueprint always brings with it heightened sensitivity to beauty, joy, and the energy of synchronicity shall be with you. Your DNA knows your blueprint, but you must feel free and happy in order to access that knowing. There will be changes within the financial system prior to 2012, and this we see is occurring now in your timeline. Money is now being looked at by those who have raised their frequency in higher dimensional terms, as an energy that flows when one is in tune with universal energies. Do not let yourself worry about money, otherwise it is worry about money that shall manifest. Always see yourself as having an abundance of energy flow where money is concerned, and that it shall bring you everything you need. But remember also that there is mystery surrounding 2012, and it must be that way for a reason. Do not allow yourself to see that mystery as fear and worry, but see it as wonder and excitement. For as you see that mystery, so shall you then manifest that. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9.